back to another episode here on the Meerkats from Mars SMP server. My name is Edie, and it's been a long while since my last video, so let me do a little quick recap. This whole series was on the village transformation competition, and in the last episode we visited every custom village and voted for our top 3 favorites. And since the release of our last video on the server, all the Meerkats have voted for their favorite villages, and the results are in. It actually didn't take too long to get the results, it just took a long time for me to record anything. Work in real life has been keeping me pretty busy, and I needed to take some time off from work, which means being away from my computer, which in turn delayed recording even more. But we're here now and ready to share with you the results of the village transformation project. It's not a surprise to anyone when I say that we won the competition. Of course we did. We always win in our hearts. But officially, this is what it says on the quote-unquote records. In third place, Emmeline B with her magnificent Deep Dark City, followed by Henners with his amazing Santa's Workshop Village. Then in first place is Luke with his Pirate Island. Congrats to all the winners and participants. It's been fun and exciting to see everyone's fantastic builds. I'm sad that it's all over, but we can't keep it going on forever, and I'm so ready to move on to other projects. Not to say we won't ever visit our custom village ever again. Definitely want to finish that project at some point, but not right now. I need a break from all that, so instead, I've been making a little contribution to the Nether Hub by breaking bedrock. Yes, I've spent a lot of time breaking bedrock, and so much that it took a long time that we decided to make a tribute to the Wandering Trader. Oh, great Wandering Trader, will you please save us, or me specifically, from breaking bedrock non-stop for the past few weeks. And as we step into the Nether portal, you'll see how much bedrock was actually removed. As you can see, a significant amount of bedrock and netherrack have been removed from the future Nether Hub. As I walk around this precarious floating island is my horse without a name. If you have a good suggestion for a horse name, please let me know in the comments. Now I'm going to ride across this narrow path without looking. Like a professional. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the village area because that is where most of my stuff is, and I want to build something over in the gaming district today. But first, I want to take this time to let you all know that the server is now running on 1.20. That's right, the new Trails and Tales update. This server has already gone through several updates, and why not another? And with this new update, several of us Meerkats decided to explore and do a bit of raiding for the new armor trim templates. I have some of the clips right here. Brenda, can you please put up the video recap now? Thanks, Brenda. That's perfect. Brenda, where's the voice audio to these clips? What do you mean you don't have them? How did OBS not record the voice audio? I don't get it. No, I didn't change any settings. Well, figure it out, Brenda. What good is a video without any audio? What do you mean it's better than nothing? No, it's worse than having nothing. At least with nothing, you're not teasing our viewers with potentially laugh-out-loud interactions with our friends. You know what? Just forget it. Take it down. Take it all down. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. As an iron golem, Brenda has a hard time getting the voice recording done properly because, you know, they lack fingers and an opposable thumb. Anyway, a group of us went out and raided another fortress, a bastion, and went raiding in the end dimension. Fun was had by all, and I wish the voice audio came through, but what can you do when you have an iron golem as an assistant? Huh? Wait, Dingy's Magnificent Cave of Wonders? And Edie made a tree or something? Oh, that Dingy! Well, he isn't wrong. I did build a tree or something. Magnificent Cave of Wonders? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, Dingy. And everybody's wondering when it's gonna be finished. Just like my village on the surface. Well, one thing's for sure, it won't be today. So everybody, and I do mean all 2 of you watching, Just sit tight. I'm planning something. Don't you worry. It wasn't that. We're back at the village area because most of my stuff is here in form of a shulker monster, and I need some materials for a build that we'll be doing today in the gaming district. Mayor Zoe contacted me sometime last year or a while ago to build a fun attraction. And luckily for us, I was able to pull a schematic from the other server that I play on. You can watch that series on my channel as well. It's an amusement park ride built by the talented Blue Guinea Pig 78. She built a carousel utilizing a lazy river technique popularized by the one and only Dingy Fried. Yes, the same Dingy Fried that plays on this server. You can see the tutorial here or click on the link below in the description, but don't do that right now. Watch it after this episode if you're still interested, because I'm gonna show you how to make it in this episode. I just need to do some resource gathering and maybe trade with some villagers before I head over to the gaming district, where Zoe has reserved a plot of land for us to build this awesome merry-go-round. I have a feeling it's gonna take some time for me to go through all these shulkers to find what I need. I should probably build an auto sorting system. So let me rummage through all this stuff and I'll meet you over at the gaming district. And we're here, 30 levels higher and fully equipped to build this carousel. I got a reserved plot right by the portal and the future entrance of the subway system so that all those who come and play on this island will see a wonderful merry-go-round build. So let me start off with the water portion of it because I promised to show you how to do it. First, you gotta spin around and you gotta stick the landing. Just don't do it near the edge next time. Anyway, as you can see, we have our water in place. Every spot is a water source. Make sure that everything is a water source or you'll run into problems later. Then you need some fence gates and a block to get this going. So you come into the water and you pick a spot. Any old spot will do. And then you place your fence gate and then you place your block. Make sure you're pressing shift when you place the block. And then, I think I need more blocks. And then magically we have a few more blocks here. You place it around on either side of the middle block, break that one, and then dig one block down. And then all you have to do is break the ones around it, I think, right? Let's open this up. Yeah, see the water pushing us along. And I crafted some boats just to test this out. Let's take out one of the boats, throw it on the water. Ciao. There it goes. Voila. There we have it, the beginning of our lazy river carousel. I just need to do it a few more times. And wouldn't you know it, it's all done. Oh, and forget what I said before about needing extra blocks. Turns out I only need one block. Just dig out the spot behind the fence gate first, then place the block, then remove that block. And you can see the lazy river mechanic is working. It's easier than ever. And I figured it out all by myself with no help from anyone at all.
No help, huh?
What?
Really?
Dingy, get out of here. I'm trying to record an episode. What are you doing? Get on my carousel.
All right, mister, I did it all by myself.
Yeah, that's right. You better fly away. All right, well, anyway.
Subscribe to Diggy!
Oh my goodness, what? Dingy, get out of here. Don't you have a video to edit? We're all waiting, you know. That's right. Fly away. And also, thanks for your help. Anyway, now that he's gone, all we have to do is turn around and finish up this carousel. Whoopa! And just like that, we have finished Blue Guinea Pig's carousel here on the Meerkats from Mars SMP server with rideable Striders. And that's not all. If we flip this lever, yeah, that's right. This lever activates a monostable circuit that triggers the music. And yes, I am saying that to sound smart. And no, I'm not smart enough to explain it, and I'm not gonna even try. The song will keep playing as long as the lever is flipped, and the music will stop at the end of the song when you flip it back. Pretty neat. the things you can do with redstone. You may have also noticed the path blocks have been updated as well. We even have a mini Strider pixel art so we can see it on the Dyn map. But before we go, we need to remember to turn off the music. There we go. Pretty soon we'll start having more rides and mini games all over this island, and I can't wait to see what the other Meerkats have in store. There's one more section here at the gaming district that I want to show you, and it's over here under this bridge. There's a huge area dug out, and there needs to be a parkour course here. I'm thinking we could build different parkour courses of various difficulties, so that the top level would be the easiest course if you wanted to just jump your way across, and then the next floor down would have a slightly more challenging parkour route, and so on and so forth. And we might be able to fit 4, maybe 5 levels of parkour courses in this space. I don't want to go too crazy or overboard with it, and I don't want to get started on this just yet since we've already spent some time here in the gaming district, but I think we can start working on it in the next few episodes. For now, I kind of want to head back to our village upgrade area and start working on that castle. It's been over a year since we started, and we haven't even put down that first castle block. But what do you say we head on over there and get started on our plans? So if you haven't been following my series here on the Meerkats from Mars server, I spent over a year in this area trying to build a medieval style village and castle. As you can see, I put in some work building houses, a marketplace, roads, a big library, and some trees and some walls. But we're missing the castle part, and for that, I think I'm gonna take it one step at a time. Otherwise, it'll be a mess trying to find where to start and which areas to work on. Breaking up a huge project into little mini projects can help make things more digestible and achievable. With that being said, there's a lot that goes into building castles, and the first thing we need to do is pick a color and gradient. I think gray is the easiest gradient in Minecraft because of all the gray blocks that are available, and then I want to transition it into white. Maybe bone blocks, quartz, snow, or concrete. And then for the roof, maybe we can do copper? We'll see. I haven't decided on the roof just yet, but let's get started on building the entrance portion of this castle and see where we go from there. I think over here in this area would be a good section to have our entrance. We'll need to do a bit of terraforming before we begin to get this area ready for our entrance. Now it won't just be the gate to our main castle. I think I want to build another fortifying wall as a second line of defense just in case we experience another attack from those pirate scoundrels. So here I will build some gate towers before I get any further with the project. Already gathered up some resources and hopefully I'll have enough of everything for this section. But of course you wouldn't notice since we'll be jumping into a time lapse. Who knows what goes on during a time lapse? Absolutely anything could happen, but will it make it into the replay? Guess you'll have to watch and find out. So without further delay, let's get started. Later, I think this entrance is good enough for now. Nothing too eventful happened during that time, but we sure did get a lot of wandering traders. Maybe they're here to subscribe to my channel. Yes, very much. I really enjoy your content. Well, how about you look me in the eye and tell me that? Anyway, let me start over here where I immediately got sidetracked and decided it was a good idea to start doing some terraforming a little bit and detailing of this cliffside. I didn't want anybody to be able to just jump up the side here or jump up with a horse, because we'll eventually build our walkway bridge along the side over there behind me, leading up to the first castle portcullis. Nothing fancy, just your standard nether brick fence with a heavy dark oak log. Now, if you can imagine pesky pirates that are trying to break through, well, they somehow have to make it through the tall village walls, past the dinghy guards, past Brenda. It's okay, Brenda, it's just a hypothetical situation that would never happen, okay? Anyway, past all that, and they managed to make it this far. They'll have to stop in front of this gate where they'll have more dinghy guards rain down arrows from above and poke through the gates with some pointy sticks or something. But if they manage to get through somehow, they'll be in this area where they'll have another closed gate to break through. This time, there's not much room to run around, and they'll be surrounded on all four sides where arrows will be raining down on them and possibly even lava. Now, just imagine if we were up there on top of the wall and we dumped some lava down on those pesky pirates. They won't be able to escape. Not only will they meet their demise, they'll lose all their stuff in the fiery hot liquid. Eventually, I will add some... Oh, it's almost nighttime. Add some armor stands up top and maybe around on the ground to give this place more life. Maybe set up a couple dinghy guards here as well. Just let me sleep real quick. Alright, that's better. This place is still not spawn-proofed and it's dangerous at night. So I'm gonna have to clean this up a bit, where it enters a large courtyard where guests will have access to the main sections of the castle, to the magic tree, of course, and to other areas within the castle walls. We'll get rid of these floating glass blocks and return them to dinghy at some point, but we probably have to build a proper storage area inside the walls at some point so that we can keep our stuff safe and not have to spend so much time going through shulker boxes trying to find materials. I've kicked this problem down the line long enough, and it's time for us to finally tackle that project. Then we'll be able to quickly get materials for future projects. And I'm thinking of extending the outer walls of this entrance area and extending it out to about here, where we'll build another tower that reaches high into the clouds. Then we'll make a hard right turn here into our new storage area, and it'll end just before we reach the Great Library. Then we make another turn, maybe have a smaller entrance in the south, before reaching back to the castle keep. Yeah, this whole area will be transformed, and I can't believe I thought I could do all of this in a year. Maybe I was a little bit too ambitious then. And then we'll have to move our sheep herder outside the village walls. I guess that guard decided he wanted to herd sheep instead of protecting the walls. That's okay. We have that job flexibility here, and there's still a lot of open positions here at this village. Now, as I make my way up here on top of this shulker monster, we still have a ton of projects to do here, including the interior of pretty much every building. I was thinking we could set up some micro farms inside each house, or in a combination of houses. But, you know, I probably should have built the farm first and then the house around it. I don't know, maybe we'll just do some basic interior work then. It's not like we can just hide everything underground because, you know, dinghy is right below us. But maybe we can build some farms outside of the village walls where we originally planned to build a crop field as far as the game can render. You know, hey, what happened to the grass here? Why is it all dirt? This is weird. Did you do this, chicken? Probably some sheep around or something. But as I was saying, we have this huge open space for farmland, and we made this dirt path out here months ago, and we were gonna plant a massive wheat field, maybe an area for sheep to roam, glowberry farms, you get the picture. Then we can build some micro farms and disguise them as farmhouses, windmills, or we can even build micro farms out over the water and disguise them as ships. There's a lot more we can do here, and the list seems to get longer and longer. While we have some other projects around the server as well, like the parkour course, we don't want to forget about our village upgrade. Now that we're not constrained by time, we can jump to any project we want. And that really is the best part, because no matter the category we pick for our brand new story, we can pair it with a palette of blocks from our inventory. Some of you will get that. I think that'll be it for me on this episode. It really is nice just to fly around up here to get another view of this area. It was a ton of work and we poured countless hours into it, and we're not even close to finishing. But we'll get there eventually. I just want to say I'm really glad you're still here watching, and I'm really grateful for all your support through this project. I know it's been a while since my last video from the server, but I definitely have not forgotten about it. I really hope you stick around to see this through. Hope you're having fun, and I'll see you next time.